Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We are very honored and pleased to have His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Prarivraja Maharaj. He's we are expecting in the morning, but lucky for all of us that many of us could not make it in the morning, but still Maharaj managed. He is on his way from Bournemouth to Bhaktivedanta Manor. So on his way he said that he's happy to meet all of you. So it's a very privileged practice that we don't have a chance of a sannyasi coming very often here. But we are very pleased that Maharaj has placed and he's blessing all of us. So before we ask Maharaj to talk a few words of wisdom, Maharaj is extraordinarily, it's not easy to express a personality in short few words. If you have to say that, you'll have to say who is this person, what is this person about, and many things. But in simple terms, Maharaj has been instrumental in building a lot of systems in place in Sridham Mayapur, which is the ISKCON's headquarters. Maharaj is basically a finance in background. He's a chartered accountant on his part, but nevertheless he's become a sannyasi. He's a mendicant traveling preacher internationally, he keeps traveling all the time. He's also the chairman, managing director for Bhagavat Mahavidyapith, which is based, is it correct? Bhagavat Vidyalaya. This is in Sri Govardhan Dham in Uttar Pradesh. So Maharaj is into investing his brains in the education for the entire world and especially for the youth. His presence is very electrifying, especially for the youths, especially when he goes out to express the importance of how the samskars, how the Sanatanis, as we are Sanatanis, how we are practicing them. Right? Maharaj is very instrumental in bringing a lot of systems in place. Even when he was the CEO of Madhapur. And I may not be in sync with all that, but still he is very instrumental for all of us, especially for me. He was a very inspiring personality whom we have always connected with, and we seek his prayers and blessings to all of us. Many could not manage to come today, so but then still we could manage this much crowd. Normally it's more than no space. Yeah, no, they just wanted to show that there is no space. It's nothing to do with that. They have a space. They can always sit. So we also ask everyone here, at least there are some internet devotees who are also watching, but every one of us will greet Maharaj, and also Maharaj as his assistant traveling servant, Arjun Prabhu. So he's also Brahmachari from Sridham Mayapur, and so we greet both of them. And there's one more devotee, he's just gone out to get the car ready. So in the meantime, we'll chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we welcome Maharaj, and we also welcome all the devotees who could manage to come today. So we'll hear from Maharaj a few words, and then we will go to the next one. What is the next? Next is Prasadam. Okay. But before that, we have Narsimha oil. Narsimha? Narsimha prayers. So we'll do the Narsimha prayers, and then we have, if we can give Narsimha oil. I also. Oh yeah, so then we'll use yours. Okay. Thank you, Maharaj. Okay. So how long the program will continue?
You can go to 8:40, 2:45.
So they already chanted mantra then.
Everything else is done.
So
only your workout is done.
So I should sing Kirtan or
Yeah. This is a Kirtan session.
Okay. Somebody spoke today or no?
You are the
Really? This is only a Kirtan sessions. We don't speak except for a few words about the holy names. But otherwise, every Saturday we all meet only just to glorify the Lord and Kirtan. That's all. 3 hours of Kirtan. No talk. Kirtan. Kirtan is talk. Okay. So hear my talk now.
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Sorry for disturbing you.
Haribo.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajodana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajodana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Vivri Founder Acharya Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Prarivraja Acharya Ashtottara Sati Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki Shri Gaur Nitai ki Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Sumavita Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Nitai Gaura Premanande All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिष्ठे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं निरतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Louder please. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Very good. So I'm very happy that you spent long hours in chanting of the holy name, and that is the success of our spiritual life, chanting of the holy name. So I'll speak on the holy name today. You sing the holy name, I'll speak about holy name. Is that all right? So chanting of the holy name is the process of this age. It is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhajaner Madhya Shrestha Navavida Bhakti, Krishna Prem Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti, Tar Madhya Sarvashrestha Nam Sankirtan, Niraparade Nam Loile Pai Premadhan. This Bengali verse from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is very significant. In this verse it is said, Bhajaner Madhya Shrestha Navavida Bhakti. Bhajan. One is bhajan, other one is bhojan. Bhajan means spiritual process and bhojan means eating. So both are needed. Bhajan is for the spiritual body and bhojan is for the material body. So bhajaner madhya shrestha. There are many processes of devotional service. Sanatana Goswami explains many processes. Rupa Goswami explains many processes. But this verse explains, out of many processes, Navavida Bhakti, the 9 processes of devotional service, is best. Bhajaner Madhya Shrestha, topmost. What is Navavida Bhakti? Prahlad Maharaj explains in Srimad Bhagavatam. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atma Nivedanam. The process of hearing and chanting and remembering and other processes are known as Navavida. Navavida means 9 processes of devotional service. This is topmost. Why? Krishna Prem Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti. It has a potency to give Krishna and love for Krishna. Then it continues, Tar Madhya Sarvasreshta, Nam Sankirtan. Even higher than this is Nam Sankirtan, chanting of the holy name. Why? Niraparade Nam Loile Pai Prema Dhan. If you chant the holy name, but with one condition, without any offense. Niraparade. When you chant the holy name without any offense, what will happen? by Premadan. We get the the treasure of love of God, Krishna Prema. How many want to have Krishna Prema? Okay, very good. So simple process. What do you have to do? Chant the holy name. But there's a big but. Without any offense. So how many offenses are there in chanting of the holy name?
10.
There are 10 offenses mentioned in Padma Purana. If you chant with offenses, it is known as offensive chanting. Aparajitana. If you chant at the clearing stage, that is known as Namabhash. And when you chant the holy name purely, that is known as Suddhanama. Pure name. To get love of Godhead, we have to chant purely. Purely means without any offense. So what is the cause of offense? Why we offend? You have any idea?
The mind.
The cause of offense is pride. And what is the cause of pride? Ignorance. And what is the meaning of ignorance? Not knowing our identity. That is the root cause. And Prabhupada used to say the bodily concept of life is the cause of all problems in our life, including chanting of the holy name. That's why Prabhupada used to say, I am not this body. And young American and European boys and girls used to think, maybe this old man is not this body, but we are this body only. Very difficult to relate. If we are not this body, then who are we? But this is the most fundamental aspect of spiritual life. It's like the basic and fundamental. If you don't act on this, we cannot progress further. So that's why we keep on chanting. My Guru Maharaj used to say, he also says now, if after chanting for many, many years, if you are not experiencing the taste or ecstasy in chanting of the holy name, then you have to think that some offenses are taking place. So when we chant with offenses, what is the result? Material prosperity. And very attractive. People think, oh, very good, holy name is very merciful, it's working in my life. But that is offensive chanting. Material prosperity. What is the result of Namabhash? Clearing chanting? Liberation. And what is the result of Suddhanam? Pure name? Love of God. Krishna Prema. So to experience Krishna Prema, to get Krishna Prema, to have the wealth of Krishna Prema, we have to chant purely. And when our avidya, ignorance is uprooted, then we can experience the nectar of the holy name. And what is the root cause externally for offenses? Inattentive chanting. We are very expert in multitasking. So when we chant, we should chant only. But we do everything together. Cooking, hearing, worshipping, gossiping, along with that, mobile and chanting is going on. That is not chanting. We don't do chanting, we do rounds. Round. 16 rounds. And when our finger is on the round, mind is also all around the world and come back after 16 rounds. That is our chanting. And we expect love of God. High level of expectation. Kali Yuga is a Yuga of high level of expectation. Even not for a moment our mind is there in the holy name, but we want to experience Love of God. So inattentive chanting is a root cause. When you do inattentive chanting, whatever taste we have, we lose that taste also. That's why you have to be very, very careful. When you see Prabhupada is chanting, very attentive, very absorbed. So you have to be like that. You have to chant the holy name. It's not a completing rounds. And how we can do that? When we accept that holy name and Krishna is non-different. It is said, Nam Chintamani, Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, Purna Siddha Nitya Mukta, Abhinnatak Nama Namina. Nam Chintamani. Chintamani means, it's like a touchstone. In this word, touchstone means makes iron into gold, right? It's very attractive. But holy name can transform our heart. That is the magic of the holy name. So how transformation takes place? When we hear attentively. Distinct pronunciation and attentive hearing. We don't have to do anything else. As a sadhaka. Because for a sadhaka, holy name is the medicine. And for the siddhas, holy name is the food. So medicine is not so attractive. Right? We don't like to take medicine. Why? Because there is no taste. But we take it. Why? To cure the disease. So as a sadhaka, we think, oh, when that taste will come. We cannot get the taste. Why? Because we are sadhakas. Sadhakas cannot have taste in the holy name. Only those who are free from anarthas and attain perfection, they can experience the real taste of the holy name. And that happens at the level of perfection. And what is the perfection? Perfection means attaining love of Godhead. That time we can really experience the nectar of holy name. But till we attain that level, we have to continue chanting. We may think, oh, when our heart will be free from desires, that time we'll chant. It's not like that. Rupa Goswami gives the example of jaundice. If someone has jaundice, if you give sugar candy to him to eat, what will happen? What kind of taste? It will be bitter. Is sugar candy bitter or sweet? Sweet. So why is tasting bitter? Because there is jaundice. But what is the cure of jaundice? Sugar candy. So what is the cure of our disease? Holy name. To cure the disease of bitter attachment will go by taking the medicine in the form of holy name. So when we take holy name, we should have Shraddha. Just like if we take medicine from a doctor, if you don't have faith in the medicine, medicine doesn't work. So you should have faith in the holy name. That is a qualification. And for an advanced devotee, what is the qualification to chant the holy name? Lova, greed. When you develop taste, we will develop greed. And that greed will take us to the platform of prema. So therefore, chanting of the holy name purifies the heart. But how heart will be purified? When sound vibration goes into the heart. The problem is that nothing goes inside. So when we are in a mode of ignorance, what happens? We think this is the most wonderful moment to have samadhi. We sleep. Many people have problem of sleeping. They go to the doctors, right? Take medicines. Even after that, they cannot sleep at night. So you invite them, come to ISKCON temple, attend Mangala Arati and start the japa after Mangala Arati. Definitely you will have the sleep. No problem, no medicine is needed. That is the power of the holy name. So those who are in the mode of ignorance during japa, what will happen? Sleeping. Everything is closed. Eyes are closed, ears are closed, heart is also closed. Closed door experience. But when you want to welcome someone, then we should be open-minded, right? That's why in Vedic life, the door of the householders is always open. Always open. And outside the door it is written, Atithi Deva Bhava. Atithi means who comes without any notice. Guest. Nowadays it's not existing. Anybody has to give prior notice, right? So there is no guest in this world now anymore. And we welcome the guest like Devata. Very honorable person. But at least when someone comes into our house, we should welcome them by offering 3 things, minimum. For that you don't need any money. Number 1, we should greet them with smile and sweet words. Number 2, you have to give them a place to sit down. And you should give at least 1 glass of water. This is the minimum. For that we have to be open. But we say jokingly nowadays, in case, what is the situation now? Door is always closed. 1 door, second door, 3, I think Vaikuntha has 7 doors. But we have also many doors, everything is closed. And outside the door is written, beware of dogs. So you give a very clear message, don't come. Please don't come. Don't disturb our life. And in case someone comes, we ask them, you have come after eating or you'll go back and eat? Means please go away quickly. So we are very closed. So in Tamaguna, everything is closed. Eyes are closed, ears are closed, and definitely heart is closed. So how Krishna will come? Right? When we chant the holy name, we welcome Krishna, but everything is closed. If I invite someone and you close the door, okay? So how people will feel? And that exactly happens when you chant the holy name in the mode of ignorance. Very, very insulting to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and highly offensive. If you sleep during japa. But what to do? Tamoguna effect. So in Tamoguna all are closed. In Rajoguna, in mode of passion, eyes cannot be closed. Very difficult for them to sleep. So they will be looking with big, big eyes. But mind is not there at all. Right? So mind will be wandering all over the universe. And after 16 rounds is over, mind will come back. And many people say mind is very peaceful when we don't chant. And during japa, mind becomes very active. Why? There is a science behind that. So during japa, all other senses are inactive. And mind thinks this is my time to act. So that time mind become very, very active. But other times all the senses are active, so mind cannot be so active. So during japa, mind is very disturbed because of Rajoguna, mode of passion. And what happens? It goes through one ear and goes out from another ear. Nothing enters. Because you don't know Hindi, there is a proverb in Hindi. What is ISKCON? ISKCON se uskan, iska naam ISKCON. From one ear to another ear. Kan means ear, okay? ISKCON se uskan means this ear to that ear, that is ISKCON. That is ISKCON chanting. So nothing goes in because of mode of passion. But when someone is in a mode of goodness, what will happen? All three will be open. Eyes will be open, ears will be open, and heart also will be open. And in that state, we can hear attentively. Prabhupada used to say, sit properly, and hear attentively. That is the qualification to chant properly. Okay? So one boy said that I want to chant by lying down on the bed. So mother was very disturbed seeing that. He said, no, I heard from a Prabhu, from ISKCON. And he said that if I chant by lying down, then Krishna hears by sitting down. So if I chant by sitting down, Krishna hears by standing. And if I chant by standing, Krishna dances. And if I dance, Krishna faints. So I don't want to give hard time to Krishna. That's why I'm lying down so that Krishna can hear peacefully. But if someone chants lying down, it is in the mode of ignorance. If you chant by sitting down, that is mode of goodness. And if you chant by walking, that is mode of passion. So it's recommended that we should sit down and chant. Unless you have some health issues, we have to sit down and chant. If you chant before sunrise, it is in the mode of goodness. It's good news for this part of the world. No sunrise. But there is a time for sunrise. So if you chant after sunrise, it is the mode of passion. And if you chant after sunset, it is in the mode of ignorance. So it is recommended to chant during Brahma Muhurta, before sun rises. Because as sun rises, we also rise up. We become very, very active. Mode of passion becomes very, very active. So best time to chant the holy name is early morning. But early morning is also very interesting term nowadays. Somebody told me, I rise early in the morning. What time? 8 o'clock in the morning I get up. Every day. So what is early, that is also relative. But Prabhupada said early morning means before 4 o'clock. But I don't know how it works here. But Prabhupada said we should rise latest by 4 o'clock. But we can start earliest at 4 o'clock. But that is the recommendation because that is the best time to chant the holy name of the Lord. So in that way, chanting of the holy name is not a isolated activity. It's a lifestyle also. So I give a seminar on that, but there is no time today. But I will give the synopsis of that and I will conclude. It's called LAMP formula. To chant the holy name properly. L means lifestyle. A means attitude. M means mode of goodness. P means prayerful mood. So lifestyle means we have to lead a life of mode of goodness. We have to cultivate mode of goodness. Mode of goodness has many symptoms. Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita in details. You should refer Bhagavad Gita and understand what is mode of goodness. Many people do not know also mode of goodness. But they want to be in mode of goodness. So rising early in the morning is one of the symptoms of mode of goodness. What kind of food you eat, what kind of activities you perform, all these are there as per our modes. So if you want to chant properly, then we have to cultivate mode of goodness. If we are governed by mode of passion and ignorance, it's very difficult to have good quality chanting. That is called lifestyle. Then A is attitude. Attitude is very important. It is said it is the attitude, not the aptitude, that determines the altitude of our devotional progress. Attitude matters. What is attitude? Service attitude. What is the meaning of service attitude? To please the Lord. We should chant the holy name to please the Lord. That should be the mood. We should not have any other motive. But we always have motive. What I'll get? What I'll get? I'll get peace of mind. I'll be anxiety free. We have all motives. And material motives are very strong. If you chant, all problems will be solved. So one person joined a job and he is not getting promotion. So one devotee told him, chant the holy name. Krishna will fulfill your desire. So he started chanting 16 rounds. And after some days he got the promotion. And he was convinced, holy name works. So he started thinking, I am chanting 16 rounds, I got promotion. If I chant 32 rounds, I will get double promotion. She started chanting 32 rounds, and after some days he lost the job. This is not the proper attitude. We should not connect material solution to chant the holy name of the Lord. This is improper attitude. Our only attitude should be to please the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna. That is proper attitude. L, A. Then M. Mode of goodness. Already I told that we have to cultivate mode of goodness. And P means prayerful mood. This is very, very important. Prabhupada said how we should chant the way a child cries out for the help of the mother. In that mood, we should chant the holy name. So I'll tell a small story to conclude. Draupadi was in a big problem. She was attempted to be destroyed in the Kuru assembly, and she was asking help from many people present there. Nobody was able to help her. Then she cried out the name of Krishna, and Krishna was there with Rukmini Devi. And Rukmini Devi told, "Oh my dear Lord, your devotee is such a great problem, please go and help her." He said, "Yes, I am planning to go, but I am thinking, how can I go? It's so far from here. What transport I will use? A flight or car?" So he was joking, and Rukmini Devi said, "You have your expert carrier, Garuda." He said, "I don't have faith in Garuda." Why? He said, "It is very slow." So you know the speed of Garuda is very high speed. And he said, during Gajendra Moksha, when Gajendra was in trouble, I was flying, sitting on him. And I was telling Garuda, go faster, go faster. But every vehicle has a speed limit. So Garuda tried to fly faster, and Garuda broke down and fell unconscious on the ground. And Krishna told Rukmini, I had to carry Garuda on my shoulder. So he was joking like that, and after some time, Krishna disappeared and came back after some time. Rukmini Devi asked, "Where did you go?" "Oh, I went to Hastinapur to help Draupadi." He said, "How did you go?" And you are asking how you will go, you are asking me. I said, No, that was my first time. I was just talking to you to pass the time, waiting for Draupadi for her full surrender. So when Draupadi fully surrendered and cried out in full surrender, then I immediately reached there. And I declare the fastest transport I use is that transport. What is the transport? The tears of the devotee in full surrender. That is the fastest transport. So if you want Krishna's presence in our life, then we have to cry out the way Draupadi cried out. And in the process of the chanting of the holy name, we should cultivate that mood, but that cannot be artificially cultivated. Some people cry externally. It's not external crying, it is the internal crying of the soul for the help of Krishna, because we are in great danger. We are in the cycle of birth, death, old age and disease since time immemorial. So we are in a very dangerous situation. Padam padam jad vipadam. So every step there is a danger. And with that mood, when we chant the holy name, Krishna will be there with us the way he was with Draupadi. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Sankirtan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Gaur Pramanande. I spoke on the holy name. Hope you are okay with that. Holiness, Prachar Maharaj ki. Jai.